Hey everyone, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. So today we are using medicinal herbs out of our garden and we are going to use them for medicinal March. So every week this March we are focusing on something medicinal that can be made at home in lieu of a pharmaceutical. So this week we are doing thyme syrup. Now thyme syrup can be used in lieu of a cough syrup and the basis of it is 3 ingredients. You've got water, a sweetener of your choice, and thyme is the main ingredient. So this is to use for coughs, sore throats, even bronchitis, because what it does is it calms the respiratory system in the bronchial tubes and it helps to act as an expectorant. So I don't know if you guys know the basics of a cough suppressant and a cough expectorant. A suppressant is basically suppressing your cough. So if you had like a dry hack and you didn't want to cough anymore, you're looking to suppress that cough in. This is the opposite. This is going to loosen that phlegm and that mucus and make sure that it comes out. We are very much an anti-suppressant house. We don't like to, in our mind, it's better out than in. So we always want to try and get things out. So this is the perfect recipe for it. And we are going to use all these anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties in the antioxidants inside the thyme to make that happen. So what you're going to need is a pot with a lid or a saucepan with a lid, a solid handful of thyme. 2 to 4 ounces is perfect. That can be, and that you're looking for that fresh. That's a fresh herb that we're looking for either out of our garden or from our windowsill, whatever that looks like for you. And then a sweetener of your choice, and you're looking for a cup of sweetener. So you can use sugar for this recipe if that's all you have on hand, but there are better options out there like maple syrup or a raw honey. And of course that raw honey is going to add other benefits to your, like medicinal benefits to your syrup. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to put your thyme in that saucepan and you're going to add 2 cups of water on top of that. And you're looking for a filtered water so it's nice and clean. Now I did want to add this water to the pot. And I did want to add, if you are looking for something other than honey as a sweetener and you're using something else, if you wanted to add, these are totally optional ingredients, some lemon juice and some cinnamon, totally optional, not necessary, but you know, it brings the extra flavor to the syrup. Now you're looking for this thyme to be completely submerged. If you're finding that you added a little too much thyme like I did here, and you need a little bit more water, feel free to add a little bit more water. Because the goal here is simply, we're putting this on the stove, and we are gonna let this simmer, and we want this water to reduce down into a really nice concentrate. So just putting it on a medium high, having your lid on, but kind of vented just on the side here. Now I do have a vent here, so I'll probably just leave this on here. But if you didn't have a vent in your lid, you could totally just leave it a crack. And we are going to have this simmering and slowly evaporating until you're looking for the water to be about half and a little bit of a color change. That's gonna basically let us know that all of the properties from the thyme have released into the water and it has made a nice concentrate. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. That's gonna take at least a half an hour to get to the simmer and to really start boiling down. So I will show you what that looks like. So just for reference, I've added 3 cups of water. It'll probably take this down to about half. Okay, it's been about half an hour. We're gonna go ahead and remove our lid. And what you should see now is your liquid has gone down to about half. And see the color of that liquid? It's got a yellow tinge. We are good now. Our concentrate is done. So what we want to do is we're going to let this sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes and just continue to steep and cool down a bit before we put in the rest of the additions. Okay, it's at this point we are going to want to strain out all of these herbs and just leave ourselves with the tincture. So I'm going to do that into a bowl. And while this is still warm, we want to add those sweetener additions. Now, if you use raw honey, you will not be able to give this to your child under a year old. So you can opt for sugar or maple syrup at this point. We're using honey because this is for adults only. And you're gonna wanna add a cup of whatever sweetener, like I said, while it's still warm, so that the sweetener can melt into this. And just go ahead and stir that sweetener until it's nice and incorporated. And the reason, especially if you're using honey, that you don't want to put it in while it's piping hot is because when you're using something like honey, it has its own medicinal properties, and you don't want to boil them out. You just want to fuse the two together. And your syrup is now done. Now, if you want to add any lemon or cinnamon or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that now. I'm going to. I definitely want to add the lemon, and I love cinnamon and everything. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. And that is literally just a pinch of cinnamon, and I'm going to go ahead and put that through. And you now have, I'm going to have to whisk that in. You now have something that you're going to put into a mason jar or glass container, and you can store it in the fridge for up to a couple months. And here we are, friends. A thyme syrup, replacing all of your cough syrup. Don't forget to label it. Keep it in the fridge for a couple months. Label it with the date and what it is. And we will see you next week for round 2 of Medicinal March.